Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever the time is for your country right now, and welcome to the Q&A. It's pretty simple. I'll just go through the questions on my YouTube video and then also go through the questions I have from a couple of people on GD. Um, I will be just going from top to bottom, and then maybe in the description I'll put like timestamps of each person, or you could just find yourself. I don't really care. Alright, the first question comes from SG Yoida. He says, congrats on reaching 400 subs. Thank you very much. It's already growing with 411 now, so that's kind of cool. But he asks, what motivates you for keep playing GD after all these years? Basically, the reason why you are here to date. Odd question. It's like a multitude of. Is that the right word? It's like multiple type of reasons why I'm still here. Mainly because I really enjoy star grinding. That's one of them, and then I'm still doing that. I look forward to 2.2. I like talking to other people online regarding GD and stuff. Leaderboard stuff, as you know, I'm a leaderboard moderator, so I really enjoy doing leaderboard stuff. There are so many reasons why I actually here. There's not like a main reason why I'm still here. So that's basically it. There are multiple reasons, but not like one solid reason. Thank you for the question. Next question comes from Elodix. He has 4 questions. The first one is, have you ever met any star grinder in real life? Yes, I have. I've actually met, which wasn't too long ago. I went to an anime convention in Rijswijk here in the Netherlands, and coincidentally enough, one of star grinding buddies. I'll actually look their account up right now. Zert GD, you might know him, possibly. He also went to this convention with some of his friends, and I was talking about it in our Discord server, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm going as well. That's kind of cool." And then the whole idea of like meeting up with each other, yeah, basically brewed up, and we went and met with each other, and then that's that. Not much else really. How do you find motivation to... Oh, and by the way, I have met another GD player, which is my neighbor, but they're not really a star grinder, so yeah. Anyway, second question. How do you find motivation to grinding stars in GD? Sometimes it's really hard. It is indeed sometimes really hard. Don't get me wrong, I not often, but finding motivation for me, I find not as difficult as other people make it out to be. Maybe it's just because of that kind of person that I am. But yeah, sometimes I can have those moments where I'm like, "Oh, I can't be asked to play GD right now." Especially now, like I'm getting kind of afraid because, as you know, I've beaten all of these non-demons, apart from, well, a couple new raids and also one other level, which is Cherry Christmas, which I'll just wait on the the how do you call it, re-raid. Excuse me. And I basically only have Insanes and Demons left, and Insane Demon, or Insanes, so far is going well. However, I am very afraid it'll go downhill at some point. Like, I'm just going to absolutely hate the difficulty. More so than when I had with Hoarders. And obviously demons will be much worse than Insanes, because demons are demons. But, yeah, especially now, I'm starting to feel more like, I guess, a bit fearful of like, oh, now I'm getting really into the levels where I'm like, not sure if I can hold out for much longer with my star grinding pace and stuff like that. But realistically, how do I find motivation? I don't know, it's the people that grind around me. Right now, I'm in a good position to have some. Um, right now, I'm really around people that can grind fast and can keep up with my pace as well. For example, Soros is really fun to grind with right now. Also, people on the lower spectrum, like Bongus, also really fun to grind with if he does enter near my star count, of course. But right now, I'm also grinding kind of fast to like match Soros' speed, even though I'm still struggling, not gonna lie. Yeah, and then that's basically how I find motivation. Third questions. Where do you think, or when do you think GD 2.2 should come out? I'll wait for the clock to pass. So annoying. Maybe you'll actually hear me quite well. When do I think 2.2 should come out? I'm thinking my predictions are near the end of 2022. I think that's because RobTop still has to release his second preview or his second teaser. Still hasn't come out, so I think that'll come out for the summer, and then, or the sneak peek, I mean, that'll come out this summer, and I think 2.2 will come out near the end of this year, maybe the start of 2023. I'm not sure, because to me it does seem like he has a couple more things to do, such as bug fixing and all that stuff, but he's definitely far, I know that much. And the last question Eldix asked me is how your summer holidays are going. Right now, I don't really have summer holidays. I mean, I think it's starting next week, but I finished school early, so I don't really keep track of that now. Let me think about it. Huh. I think I'll be starting my. I think I'm starting school in like September, maybe early September. So I'll definitely have things planned for summer holidays outside of GD, of course. But yeah, so far, if I do have summer holidays right now, they're going quite well. Thank you for the questions, Analytics. Next up is Rocco the Dragodile, or Rocco the Draco, I think. The first question is, what's the best start to star grinding? This is like kind of like a petty thing to like, or not really petty, but I believe I get this question asked every so often. It's probably somewhere around here. No. Where is? I often get like questions of like, how do I start star grinding, or how do I do this, or how do I do that? Like, here, do you have any tips for star grinding? If I can find the message I sent to them. Here. If you go to this link, it'll send you to a Google document file that a player named Octaract has set up, which basically explains the main tips of like star grinding, how to get into star grinding, how to find motivation, etc., etc. So I really suggest checking out this link. It's completely safe, don't worry about it. But yeah, this just gives you a general guide on star grinding, which I think is really good. I think I definitely suggest you watch that or read that, I suppose. 2. What's your opinion on some of the top star grinders? I don't even know out of the top of my head. I guess I can do like the top 20, right? Since I'm in the top 20 as well. Cool. Well, I guess Smithy, but he is cool. That's what I meant. Smithy's cool dude. Don't talk to him often, but He's a cool dude, I think. Cool. Gormuk, great guy. Love to talk with him every now and then. He's really active, like everywhere, so that's really cool. I every time I go anywhere, I just see Gormuk. I don't know why. Full play, cool dude, really skilled. I mean, amongst like the top 20, I think he is the most skilled out of anyone. Like he has like such good progress on so many levels. It's ridiculous. Like his hardest demon is like Rust or something, and he has like such good progress on like Renovant and stuff. Bro, he's insane. Same with Mr. Spaghetti, like incredibly skillful. Has got one of the most stacked accounts, and I heard now that he's got 200k, I'll watch his video. He'll be trying to get 100 CP and then top 1, which I find really cool. The only the slight drawback would be maybe his user coins, since I mean compared to like all the other top star grinders like Cool, Gormuk, and Full Play, he has also like the same user coins. But if it was something more similar to like Steegman, where it was like maybe 30k user coins, I think that'd be very cool. Very cool dude. Steegman, the user coin god, basically. Also cool dude, love to talk with him. Yeah, that's basically it. Linu, don't know much about him, obviously. I did check his account before he got onto the top, like really out of nowhere. He really came out of nowhere and just grinded his way to the top, which is really cool. I think I'm not sure if he ever passed Full Play, but I do know he passed like Mr. Spaghetti and got like 5th. He got like top 5 or something like that. Yeah, here. 3,000 demons and top 5 in the same day. Bro, he's insane. And most of his stats are from mobile, which is also really insane. But now he switched to PC. Royale. Really cool dude. Really cool dude. Also low refresh rate guy, so I really appreciate him for that. No, I'm kidding. Like, he's a really cool dude. See him often as well. Really cool. Ophelio, don't really have anything with him, to be fair. Pepper, I mean, it's Pepper. Who doesn't like him? In all honesty, Pepper is such a great guy, honestly. Same with Shadow Wizard. Really cool dude. Woof. Iminguendo, don't talk to him often, but still a really cool guy. Same with GK98. I mean, he often like switches off from being really active to not active. Like, what's his latest comment? Like 2 weeks ago. I mean, he doesn't really comment that often anyway, but IMeetR also came out of nowhere. I believe I was like really above him for quite a while, and then all of a sudden, even when he got 150k or whatever, he grinded like 10k stars in like 3 weeks or something. It's something insane. Dupin, I mean, yeah, despite the controversy, I think he's still like an okay person to just talk to. Don't really have anything. Zoro is fucking annoying to keep up with, but also really fun. Leviax, don't talk to him often, but he has like the most based comments on any. His comments are like so fucking funny, and he doesn't even get dislikes. You know, he's like arguably like the most toxic person in the top 20, but he just doesn't get dislikes. I don't know why. So funny. I mean, myself, not really gonna say anything. Spike, I mean, don't really have anything with him. I think Smithy and Spike are the only furries in the top 20, I believe. And then Bongers, absolute great guy. I've been to so many of his streams. He's so kind. He loves to grind. Bro, I love if Bongers ever gets to like my star count, bro, it's blessed. It's so cool to grind with him. It's so cool. Anyway, that went on for a long time. Sorry, but those are, I guess, my opinions on all the top 20 star grinders. Maybe I could do like an opinion on all the top 100, but that's also kind of a weird thing because I don't really know a lot of them. So yeah, how has life been? So far, it has been really good. I'll be studying something else now after I finish, and instead of like starting like year 1 of that whole study, I'll be starting in year 2, and I'll be finishing in year 3, so that's really good. They really see the potential in me, so I'll be taking up to that and hopefully pass that. And yeah, the rest is just cruising along. I mean, sometimes it can get boring sitting here all day, but I often work. That's been really fun lately. So yeah, I work at a supermarket, by the way. Anyway, thanks for the questions. Martine Craft, I think he has a question. Yeah, congrats on 400 subs. Thank you very much. Anyways, I have this question. Do you want to get creator points or CP one day? Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not against it. Definitely not. But I just don't want to create. I do not want to go through all of that effort. So if I were to get CP, I'd just get someone to maybe make a level for me. I don't know. I'm not really. That's not really like one of my goals, honestly. But thanks for the question anyway. Regenix asked. Well, he first congrats me on 400 subs. Thank you very much. He asked, when did you start playing GD? I started playing GD around mid or near the end of 2.0. I believe so, like mid 2.0, I'd say. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, recently I've got 10,000 hours on Steam on this game, which is really cool. Obviously, I don't really know the balancing between like active hours and like idle hours. I have no estimate, honestly. Don't even know how you could even measure that. It's like can't even estimate it. It's so difficult with 10,000 hours. Thanks for asking anyway. The Astral asks 2 questions. Do you plan to make public the exposing that are in private, like the ones you did for Memo Darkness and O Saturn O? Obviously for educational purposes to show why they were thought to be illegitimate. Well, as you can see, neither of them are hackers, but I also wasn't a leaderboard moderator back then, so that has to be stated. That definitely has to be stated, otherwise my stuff might get taken out of context. Anyway, that was like the early stages of the leaderboard where not everything was 100% clear to even us. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's a mistake, but luckily everything has been redone, I guess. So, hopefully that makes up for it. I mean, I don't really see them talking about it anywhere, like Memo Darkness, I don't know, and there are many others. I mean, not regarding to my exposure videos on them, but there have been others where, much like Memo Darkness and I don't know, where someone has been banned, but due to certain things or certain mistakes, they were banned. So, but all of them should be unbanned now. Everything should be correct now. So, yeah, that's basically it. But I'll just keep them private because I just don't see a reason to bring them back, honestly. And the second one, why did you become a star grinder? Why? That's a good question. I guess I've seen someone else talk about that. It's like more of a completionist task. It's like, in general, if you look at the GD community, star grinders don't really stand out. I mean, obviously, you know, maybe like the top star grinders like Smithy777 or Cool Dash, and back in the day it was like Noctifly and all that stuff, you know. And I mean, seeing them grind is definitely a motivation for me to star grind. But I didn't really start out as a star grinder. I mean, once I get to 10,000 stars on my previous run, I guess, because as some of you may know, I had 73k stars at some point and decided to confess to hacking. So I reset and restarted. But that's kind of going off topic. But once I got to like 10,000 stars on that first run, I really started like, oh, I'm really enjoying star grinding, and as I got more and more into the community, I actually noticed that there are other star grinders that often talk to each other. So I grinded. Eventually got to like 20k stars. Got into SG, and around the 10,000 stars mark, I would say that I was starting to hack. So I wasn't legit going into the Stargrinders Discord server. But around 10k stars, I was feeling like, okay, I'll become a star grinder, but that's also when I decided, okay, I'm not really legitimate. And I started hacking, and now I'm here. Which is actually kind of nuts how fast everything has gone. Like, it took me, I think, longer to get to, like, the 73k stars I got back then. It took longer to do that when I hacked than when I am now at 154,000 stars, which is so nuts. Like, I think it's almost like the same time now. Like, I reset in like mid 2019. I remember it quite vividly. Is that the right word? I like really remember it well. And that being, I reset on the 27th of July 2019, which coming up is going to be soon to be 3 years. And I started back in mid 2.0, which is like 2016, probably beginning of 2016. That's when I started, and to like mid 2019, that's 3 years. So when you really think about it, in the exact same time, I've not nearly got. Yeah, wait, no, never mind. In that same time, in that 3 years, I have doubled my star count legitimately, which is so nuts to me. So yeah, just why did you become a star grinder? I mean, yeah, because of other people motivating me. I'm quite a completionist myself. I'm not really like an extreme demon. I mean, I like to watch extreme demon and extreme demon content and stuff like that. Like, I'm really intrigued, but I'm really not intrigued on beating one myself. Like, Cataclysm is the closest I've gotten, and that's 72%. And honestly, with 60 hertz, I'm really afraid to start trying extreme demons in general, and also harder extreme demons like Cataclysm. Cataclysm is like the bottom of the pile, and that already is so fucking hard. It's ridiculous. But thank you for asking anyway. Ryan Rowland asks, do you think you will be reaching top 5 one day? I think, yeah, top 5 is now 200,000 stars. I'm currently at 154k. Is top 5 possible? That really depends on the people that are in front of me. Because, and also the people behind me, since those are also a problem. As you can see with, like, basically these 3. Like, if I were to exclude these 3, right? Xoros, Dupin, and I Meet R. Everyone that was above me has always been in, like, the top 20, you know? Even, like, Spike and Laviax, GK, Iminguendo, all of those people were already in the top 20. So, seeing me get close up to them is really good. But also these 3, just like me, got into the top 20. Like Xoros, Dupin, I Meet R, they also have basically the same story as me, where we came from all the way here, like even bottom top 100, and even below that, we came from that to all the way here. It's hard to keep up, especially with the pace that these 3 are going. It is incredibly hard. I believe that maybe not me, but these 3 definitely have a great chance of getting into the top 5 or even the top 10 at that point. I think they are much, I mean, not necessarily better at star grinding, because not many people are active within like the top 13. Not that many people are active, honestly. GK98 not that active. Iminguendo is not fast. Shadow Wizard is definitely not fast. Neither is Pepper. Ophidio can be, I guess. Royale is fast. Linu is not fast anymore. That's simply because they've got already high star counts and aren't as active. These 3 are active as fuck, just like me. So seeing them grind up amongst these is, I won't say demotivating me, but it's definitely they're making it very fucking hard to get into that top 5. Really fucking hard. And if you compare it to, like, if you look at their demon counts, it's insane. 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. I mean, 2.3, 2.6, but like 4K, 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 5K. Meanwhile, I'm here with 2.1. It's going to take a very long time if I were to go for top 5. Honestly. That's insane. But, yeah, thank you anyway. And then I believe I've got one more question because this guy didn't really ask a friend. Congratulations, friend. Thank you, though. And Frame Power, thank you for the 400 sub. Congratulations. DF or Die asks, what is your connection to goats? SSE. I mean, you probably know that already, but my name is your local goat. It wasn't this before, though, when I started GD. My previous name actually is still taken. I'm not sure why. But it was actually this. This is now like a joke account. I don't know who made it. It's kind of stupid. They purposefully took over my name. Don't know why. But this is not me, even though it has my YouTube linked. Like, if you click on this, it'll go to my channel. This is not me anymore. So I did change my name for like maybe like, I don't know, Halloween or something like that, like Christmas. And I was like, this guy just stole the name basically. I don't really care all that much. Like, I'm more known as your local goat now. But the reason I got told your local goat is probably because once I had like a different profile picture on Discord. Like right now, I have this goat right now. I mean, I could show it, I guess, but wait. This right here. And yeah, basically, I got the goat profile picture because before I had a different profile picture which showcased one of my dogs that unfortunately passed away when I was like 3 or 4 years old. And yeah, I had that one as my profile picture, and that was also like my early days on like Discord and stuff, so I didn't know what to put as my profile picture. So I got that, and people were starting to think that that was a goat. It was my dog, but they thought it was a goat because I guess because the picture is so small on like Discord and stuff, you don't really get to see it that well. So people just assumed it was like a goat. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. And then, you know, the local part of my name came from like Minecraft. It's really a boring story, if I'm honest. But other than that, I don't really have any connection with goats. I mean, I have like, I think 1 or 2 goat videos on my channel, which I guess kind of taking the piss of my name and stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically my connection to goats. I mean, I would love maybe like a pet goat, but nah, not right now. Anyway, that was it for the YouTube questions. Now I'm going to the GD questions. I've got a couple here, so yeah, I've been recording for less than a half an hour, so let's start here. GD Boxer asks, I'll just showcase their profile data. GD Boxer asks, do you own goat, and if do, what his name? I think if I do, then what's his name? I do not own a goat. I would love one though. However, I have no clue for a name, and if I do go and name a goat, it will probably be like a Dutch name. So even if I were to say one right now, it wouldn't really make sense. But I have no clue. I have no clue. Pro Alec 9078 asks me, what do you usually do when you are not in GD? I have a couple other things. I mean, obviously, school's finished, so I don't have that right now. Excuse me. But right now I work a lot. You know, getting that bread. I do other things such as I guess I went to an anime convention. Yeah, I'm working right now. Um, I believe next week I'm going to a group of friends do something to like celebrate our graduation because the last person graduated like yesterday, so that's really cool. Or got like the news that they graduated, so that's really cool. So we'll be doing something together with us all. And yeah, what do I usually do? I mean, chores in the house, walking with my dog. I also watch anime, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm starting to get more and more into anime. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't often read manga, but I am currently watching, or not watching, reading one manga. That's the One Punch Man manga. I keep saying manga, but it's manga. But yeah, just a usual life. That's where my voice went. But yeah, not really anything huge or anything. It'll definitely start picking up, or I definitely will start playing less once the summer break is over, which is kind of sad. So I kind of want to like maybe get like 160,000 stars before the summer ends. But yeah, thank you for the question. Shadow Kitty Zero asks me, "Yep, it's me again. Anyways, do you think you will ever get top 10? And if yes, will you celebrate it in any way, like a rate-worthy level or new icons or something else?" Um, I do think I'll be able to enter the top 10, maybe at some point. But I'll like refer to like the previous question. But do I think top 10? Yes. Top 5? Maybe not. But top 5 would be really, top 10 would be really cool, I guess. Um, However, will I celebrate it? I mean, probably not. Won't be making like a rate-worthy level, like new icons or whatever. I'll make a video, that definitely, but I guess that's the most celebration you're ever going to get, I guess. Nothing really going on that much. But thank you for asking anyway. GD a Fat Cat asks me, "Are you bored of star grinding?" Absolutely not. There are times where I can get bored or I have something else on my mind, but in general, I'm not bored of star grinding. I'm loving it. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, so definitely not bored. Blue Jay asks me, "How do you get better at GD? Because I think I suck." I mean, looking at your levels, you probably maybe like or had like the club step type of demons, lightning road, nightmare. In all honesty, going to like the GDDP, because I also do that decently often. If you really want to improve in G, I would definitely say go to the GDDP or look it up, go to the spreadsheet, and just look at what you think you can handle. If you look at like, judging by your like set right here with your stars and demons, I think going to the beginner pile is like a really good start for you. And if that's not, then digress even further and just get some basic muscle memory for the game. So like play like super easy demon, like the Nightmare, the Lightning Road, stuff like Platinum Adventure, Speed Racer, all of that stuff to like really start out better. And if you think you can do those confidently well, then go into the GDDP and just go by rank. So like you have like beginner rank, beginner demons, then you have bronze demons, which are medium demons. If you complete or if you do well on that, you go to the silver, gold, amber, etc., etc. I really suggest you check that out. It's really good, and it's called the GDDP. So if you look up just GDDP or Geometra's Demon Progression, which it stands for, it really can help you a lot. I've seen many people use the GDDP and got really better at the game. So yeah. And the final question from Setarap. Planning on heading to the top 10 soon. Also, high refresh rate when? I mean, I guess I already asked the first question. Top 10 soon? Probably. When? I don't know. Also, high refresh rate when? I mean, yeah, I'm currently 60 hertz. Out of the top 20, me and Royale are the only ones that have 60 hertz. Even though he has like, he told me he played on like a phone like 75 hertz or whatever, but that's like phone, so like who cares? Yeah, we are both the only ones with 60 hertz. The rest are all either bypass, 144 hertz, stuff like that. So all of them definitely have an advantage, and it definitely does not make it easier to like keep up with the rest of them. But I'm not gonna give up. As for high refresh rate, I mean, right now I'm kind of hoping for 2.2 to fix all of this, so there's not like a big discrepancy between the refresh rates that we play on. I think it would be really cool to have it on equal ends, because I mean, not sure if there's gonna be like a huge difference, because right now I'm only like playing like my hardest demon right now is an easy or an easy insane demon. Like not an easy insane demon, maybe like a mid. I complete Night Terrors and Interstellar Infant on 60 hertz, and those were very fucking hard. So those are probably considered mid insane demons. I don't know. Can't really judge it that well. So that's my hardest demon right now. So yeah, I mean high refresh rate would definitely help, but right now I'm playing GD on my laptop, and I don't really consider like buying like a PC and then a monitor that has like 240 hertz. Like that's not what I'm gonna consider. Not right now, anyway. Would be cool, but I mean, right now I'm just content with staying like this and just hoping 2.2 will fix some of this. But anyway, that has been it for the Q&A. I rambled up for quite long. It's 37 minutes. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, maybe I'll put like the timestamps in the description, but I'll have to see. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and up to 500 subs. Let's go. Anyway, goodbye and have a nice day.